Title is faith.
Tozo ba kolobela toujours sur la promesse de Dieu, mais yé pe asa sous thème na onzamba pesi.
My subtitle is faith.
Et te sous thème on ezali la foi.
You can have promises of God in your life,
Et te bilaka ya nzambe kati na yo.
but if you can have promises of God in your life, but if you don't have faith, those promises won't come to accomplish.
Bilaka na nzambe kati na yo ezo senga ete ozala pe na kondima.
Because if you don't have faith, those promises will never be accomplished.
Tango zana kondima te ezana difficulté po ete bilaka ne ba okokisama.
Once you have faith, only then can the promises of God be accomplished in your life.
Tango ebi kozana na kondima ete eba ete bilaka wana pe ekobubela pe te na kokisama.
We mostly hear preachers tell you that no, you need to have faith.
Ete makambo mususu na bomoi na biso.
We mostly hear preachers, but they tell us that you need to have faith. But what is faith actually? Faith is actually believing in God and trusting God. Previously, Mama Deborah told us that it's like a couple. When you're a couple, you need to trust each other.
Mama Deborah lobela ki biso ete na makambo etali mambo wa couple na kati ya confiance.
So it's the same with God. God expects us to trust Him.
Ezapelo lenge moko ete epa ya nzambe alukaka pe to mema confiance oyo ezalaka na kati ya couple to tiango pe epai na ye. Yeah.
Because it's the same as a father can tell a son that today I'll bring you chips.
Ezalo lenge moko ete papa ta maso bela mwana ke lelo na komemela oswati chips so tipe bonbon.
That child will trust the father.
Mwana wana ta papa sana eloko te. Mwana ana kondimela ka tata na kotelika.
Even he will believe wholeheartedly. He will believe that no matter what, even if the father does not have money, but that child will believe that God, my father will bring me chips. It's the same with God. God wants us to have faith in Him. God wants us to have faith in Him. He wants us to trust and believe Him wholeheartedly. Yes. So my main scriptures is in the book of Mark chapter 5 verse 25 to 34. It's in the book of Mark chapter 5
chapitre 5
verse 25
le verset 25
to 34.
tina 34.
It's mostly the story of the woman with the flow of blood.
Ezali ete lisolo to pe réalité ya mwasi oyo bande kotanga makila.
The story says, the scripture says, now a certain woman had a flow of blood for 12 years and had suffered many things from many physicians. She had spent...
Balobi na biso na kati ya livre ya Marc chapitre 5 na le verset 34 25 à 34, je m'excuse. Balobi ete, or il y avait une femme atteinte d'une perte de sang depuis 12 ans. Elle avait beaucoup souffert entre les mains de plusieurs médecins. Elle avait dépensé tout ce qu'elle avait possédé et elle n'avait éprouvé aucun soulagement, mais était allée plutôt en empirant.
It says she spent all that she had and was no better, but rather grew worse. When she heard about Jesus, she came behind him.
Balobi ete, ayant entendu parler de Jésus, elle vint dans la foule par derrière et toucha son vêtement.
For she said, if only I may touch his clothes, I shall be made well. Immediately the fountain of blood was dried up, and she felt in her body that she was healed.
Car elle disait, si je puis seulement toucher ses vêtements, je serai guérie. Au même instant, la perte de sang s'arrêta et elle sentit dans son corps qu'elle était guérie de son mal.
Verse 30, and Jesus said immediately, knowing in himself that power had gone out of him.
Et dans le verset 30, Yesu alobi ete, je connus aussitôt en lui-même, non, je m'excuse, Jésus connut aussitôt en lui-même qu'une force était sortie de lui et se retournant au milieu de la foule, il dit, qui a touché mes vêtements?
Jesus turned around and said, crowd said, who touched me? But his disciples said to him, you see the multitude touching you, and you say, who touched me?
Ses disciples lui dirent, tu vois là la foule qui te presse, et tu dis, qui m'a touché?
And he looked around and see her who had done this thing.
Et il regardait autour de lui pour voir celle qui avait fait cela.
But the woman, fearing and trembling, knowing what had happened to her, came and fell down before him.
La femme effrayée et tremblante, sachant ce qui s'était passé en elle, vint se jeter à ses pieds et lui dit toute la vérité.
Verse 34, and he said to her, daughter, your faith has made you well.
Dans le verset 34, mais Jésus lui dit, ma fille, ta foi t'a sauvée, va en paix et sois guérie de ton mal.
Go in peace and be healed of your affliction. In this scripture, for me, what caught my attention was the courage of this woman.
Nakati ya bakomi na Nzambe ete eloko oyo ememi mosali to pe la servante ya pokwa lelo eloko etouche makasi ezali intention.
The courage.
Bokasi wana. Courage wana.
She had a courageous faith.
Kotala courage donc ndima ya mwasi wana.
That she knew, because back in those days, that if a woman had a flow of blood, she had to isolate herself.
Ete mwasa banda kotanga makila. Ete azalaki. Donc il fallait azala isolé. To azala na kwe moko azala stressé. Mais ye asalaki courage okende kosimbela mba ya Yesu.
Yes, she was not supposed to go out to the people. She was supposed to be alone in the room until when she was done with that phase, that period of blood flow.
Ete mwasi wana na normalité des choses il fallait yokana nusoni po bande kotanga makila na kati ya fulu ya batu mais ya bimi atalaki teke aotanga makila.
She had that courage because she believed in God that only if I can touch that garment. She trusted the abilities of Jesus.
Ete kutala kundima ya bongo ete mutu azotanga makila mais ya talite kotangane makila mabi soki asimbika ata songe ya lobe ya Yesu ete ya kuzwa lobiko.
Nobody ever told her that the grace of Jesus will heal you.
Ete mutu moko talobaki neki asoka simbela mba Yesu kuzwa lobiko mais ye moko na bokati azalaki na wondima.
She knew, she trusted, she knew that this Jesus is not just an ordinary person.
Ete ayebaki ete Yesu obatu bandengo na mbango wana yazalaki moto moko te ordinaire mais azalaki moto azalaki extraordinaire.
She knew that at this point this woman did not have a plan B.
Ete na moment to pe na point wana ye mwasi wana donc comment je peux dire cela?
Azalaki na plan B.
Azalaki na plan B, c'est ça vraiment. Azalaki na plan négatif. yazalaki toujours qu'il y a une conviction sur la simbi Yesu hier aux lobby.
Most of the time,
yeah, positif.
Most of the time our promises don't accomplish because we have got plan B. Like, if this does not work out, I've got plan B. Plan B will definitely work out.
Donc tant que la promesse y en Zambie, yo se compter quand la promesse wana. Ozalate na plan mususu hors la promesse de Dieu. Peut-être comme il a soki ezalate na Nzambe.
God does not like the maybe in his things. If God said, I will do it to you, I will do this for you, he expects us to believe and trust only him. That is the faith.
Zamba lingaka tanga lobi na eloko. Ateloko ngo lekio na makasi. Ateloko ngo ni keza molai ndenge nini, eza forme ndenge nini, eza grandeur ndenge nini. Zamba lingaka tanga lobi na eloko, yo atami pepeye, yo ndima kaka, yo trust ye kaka. Tsenge kelike pana ye.
So I'm trying to make you understand that faith is all about believing and trusting in God.
Nana lingiete yo oyeba ko comprendre message on a memeli on a butu ya lelo ke kondima elakisi kotia confiance pa Nzambe.
No matter the circumstances, no matter what may be happening to you, you just need to believe and trust in what God told you yourself in your ear, what God told you on the promises.
Ezalite ke komona mi pepe to pambonge zo komela yo ba problème zo komela oke esala ke eningisa kondima na yo yo malgré mi pepe wana yo garder ta foi na kati ya promesse o Nzamba lobi na yo.
Going back to the woman with the blood flow. Going back to the woman.
So to zongi sima kotala mwasi banda kotanga makila.
I say she had a courageous faith.
Tout le monde namoni ete azalaki na courage pe donc azalaki na foi d'acier, c'est ça.
Because the fact that she knew if she goes outside she will be stoned.
Donc yazalaki na connaissance ya koyeba ke soki abimi libanda to pake libanda ya mibeko bakobamba ye mabanga selon Lévitique.
But she did not look, she did not bother. She said that I know this man will heal me. Let me take the risk.
Ayebaki ete moto azalaki liboso na ye. Yesu rake kosimba ya kozwa lobiko malgré les risques, malgré la loi de Lévite.
She took that leap of faith. She took the risk.
Ete tango zana kondima yebake ba risque zalaka yebake mi pepe zalaka yo il faut battre la ka foi na yo.
We as today you be like God promised you something, you be like is it really God talking to me?
Yo lelo oyo Nzamba pesi yo bilaka abike mama Deborah nazolo kolo na mboko yo na otindo bisika boye yo komi est-ce que on est Nzambe to ya ba sentiment pour la pesi biko kolia.
Yes, this woman had a courageous faith. She went and touched the dress. I don't know where the revelation came to her that the dress of Jesus. She did not even touch the top or anywhere. She just went to touch the edge of the garment.
Eloko ebi kolekela ngeza nini? Kutala la foi audacieuse ya mwasi oyo. Ete nana pesa kiye ide to nana lobela kiye ke soka ke kosimba kaka songia robe ya Yesu kesi ya kozwa lobiko eloko wana zo lekela langa moko.
But she took that risk, that courage, and she went due to her faith, that strong belief and trust that she had in Jesus. She went and touched the garment.
Donc kotala d'abord la foi audacieuse ya mwasi oyo ko risquer ok ko simba elamba ya Yesu elikoloba ete quand tu as la foi il faut toujours risquer. Kondima ya liboma la foi audacieuse.
Yes, immediately when she touched the garment, Jesus himself felt like somebody has touched me. No, everybody can be touching Jesus, but Jesus felt that no, there's a different touch that just touched me.
Donc kotoyo eza profond. Aïe 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 aïe. Ça c'est la révélation. Vous pouvez ça ta ko interpréter. Va prédicateur va la couper va la somme. Vous pouvez ça na ta pardon. Vous pouvez ça interpréter malamu. Donc awa lobiete Yesu Messia a sentir ba simba ki mais batu bandeko tout a Yesu na nzoto mais ko simba ya mukolo wana na batu bazalaki bana samoli ke ana différence ke oya simba ki ana maboko modoki ezaka différent.
He felt like, you know, everybody can be praying, but there's always that specific prayer that will even shake the throne of God, and God will be like, this one is really praying with faith and with believing.
Tala, biso sto bonde la to sala ba prière. Mais ça mutu so nzo bonde la ba nza matala bite ona ko tika ete. Ne ba jara prière ba ça faire ya perdre de sang.
It's like she touched Jesus' garment wholeheartedly, knowing that, man of God, Jesus, if you don't do anything, me here, I'm dying.
Ete tango yake iko simba elamba ya Yesu, azalaki déjà na kati ya conviction. Azalaki déjà na kati ya ko perdre quelque chose na kati na ye. Ya bike ndenge za wana soki asimbi Yesu, ya bikite aya kufa na Yesu.
So she knew, she was like, I'm ready to die here. So she knew here is, I'm between life and death, but she knew here I'm getting healed. I've heard of this man healing. So, man of God, Jesus, like it or not, you are healing me.
Donc risque ya mabeza nini parce que na loi ya mboka wana soki bamoni mwasi wana tanzalaki soit indisposé aza ko saigner. Alors soki Yesu abikisaki ete ye bako lapide to bako boma ye. Alors ye atalaki te ba risque wana, atalaki te entroupement ya bato, ye atalaki na komona la personne Jésus qui s'appelle la guérison.
So she touched, you know, the surprising thing is like the dress of Jesus is from his neck to his feet. I believe she was even like crawling and trying to make her way out.
Ete elamba tope sutani tope nzambala ya Yesu,
it's from his neck to down.
Ebandaki na kingo kino na se. Alors
why didn't she touch anywhere else but just the edge?
Pourquoi kaka mwasi wana ndimaka tika ba parti osa ke simba ata songe ya pamba ya roba Yesu?
That's why I leave it out. And that's why I leave it. She was crawling because she didn't want to be seen. Because she knew I'll be stoned.
Bien aimé. Matia lelo sukali bakasi. Votre allez interpréter côté. Donc il dit sur le temps qu'il a contexte la Bible que la femme a simbari nde lamba ya Yesu. Mais c'est comme selon catégorie ya maman zolo bela biso awa. Alors bien que na komona boinde mwese banda ko saigner, c'est que la femme banda ko nguluma. Tena kati ko nguluma wana ayeko simba kaka buya ro parce que soki mutazo nguluma nda ko simba ko esa.
Because you know the elders, they tell us that what you can see when you are seated, when you're on your knees, is not the same thing you see when you are standing up. Oyo biso tomona, ba mikolo balobaki, oyo mukolo akopona tanga za yo vande, za oyo mutu akomona te tanga za yo telema. So it means that when we are on our knees,
babi oyo moto soki mutazana kovanda na se, oyo azomwa na se na oyo aza likolo, oyo azomwa likolo akomona différent koleka mutu azomwa na se.
So when we are on our knees,
donc wanda kovanda na mabolongo na se,
it's like when we are on our knees, we are more close, we can be connected more, we can see other things.
Oza connecté, ozomona makambo mususu.
That means when this woman, the fact that this woman went on her knees,
ete mwasi wana yaki na system yako nguluma.
She just, since she was on her knees, she could not touch anywhere else but the garment, but just the edge.
Ete na kata nguluma wana ye ayaki kala ujitse ko simba ka songe ya robe ya Yesu.
And the fact that she was on her knees and she touched the garment was already a great impact on its own.
Donc ye selon ye na plan na ye amona ki guérison ne vanda na songe ya robe wana na sia mabolongo.
So we should humble. Well, you know, when we are praying, we should be on our knees and have the faith like this woman.
Donc soki na comprendre na ndenge mote azote ya biso awa, c'est-à-dire même si on a la promesse ya nzamba ngwa ndenge nini, tango ebi ke nzamba na kosala yo tele lo fundu te ote lo lendo te mais yo yake pa na ye na komi kitisa lolenga mwasi a perte de sang malgré azalaki na mbongo azalaki na nini amikitisaki na si.
And she just touched the garment, and immediately, the Bible says, immediately Jesus felt like, no, there's a power has just left me, man.
Ete makomi na nzambe lobi na biso seboye tango lolenge mwasi asalaki action wana immédiatement la femme azwaki lobiko.
Jesus felt a power leaving him.
Yesu ayoki ke nguya moko ya mankasi eyebi kobima katekate na ye.
Everybody, you know, his disciples were telling him, but Master, everybody is touching you.
Yesu a posé les questions. Abi quelqu'un qui m'a touché. Abi te maître. Batu baza tel me belé awa baso tout dans toto.
But he said that, you know, Jesus said that he felt that there's a specific faith that just moved. This woman's faith moved something out of Jesus.
Yesu alobi, oui. Batu ba pousser ngai, ba tsukumanga, ba tutanga na boité. Mais ça na mutu moko oya touché nga spécialement, j'ai senti comme si na bimise le romo katela ngai.
The fact that this woman trusted Jesus and believed in Jesus.
Et moi si wana azaki na confiance pe andimelaki Yesu.
That trust and belief that she had in Jesus.
Yango na senga no ete yo pe oyeba kondimela ota confiance pa Yesu.
Yes, the woman trusted Jesus and believed. Because she believed in Jesus, she was able to withdraw a certain power out of Jesus.
Tango zondimela Yesu, c'est vraiment possible ya komona accomplissement ka mosusu.
So it's all a matter of you believing in Jesus, trusting him.
Ete ata makambo yango za nango eza donc lolenge ni toza na forme nini ata eza monene na ndenge nini yo ndimela kaka Yesu.
You need to put, no matter what people might say,
biloko mosusu bato balobaka
should not like remove your focus or take you away from the faith.
elongola yo te na kati ya profondeur to pe na kati ya présence ya Nzambe tango alobelaki eloko wana.
You should just trust God, just believe in God.
Yo kaka ndimela na kaka Nzambe.
Why is it? I find it very weird, strange. I find it strange that when I promise you that my sister, my brother, tomorrow I will give you $100.
Alobi ete eza lokola étrange ete ndekona mwasi ala kayo ayebi soki par exemple ya na repeso $100.
And you know that the funny thing is you believe and trust this person that Francine will give me $100.
Donc soki kutu moto mokili apesi yo promesse ke repeso $100 yo te confiance pour repeso $100 bike frère Paul apesa nga $100.
You believe and trust this person. You are not even sure that I have got money in my pocket.
Yo ndimeli ekutu para promettre yo est-ce que bika so sana mbongo?
Are you sure? You don't have any assurance that I really have this money.
Est-ce que you are sûr vraiment qu'il y a ça mbongo na kati ya
but you believe that no, I have this money.
Yo ndimeli kaka.
And you believe that she said that she will give me the money.
Yo ndimeli kaka ya repeso ka mbongo.
And you remind me, but Sister Francine, you said you will give me the money.
Et puis oyebi suko rappeler que olobaka na ngo pesa nga $100.
It's the same. It's the same with God. When he tells you a promise, when he gives you a promise, you need to just believe and trust him. That's the whole faith. That's just the faith. You know, this week when I just looked at the word faith, even me myself that was here, I never really, we would hear people say faith, faith, faith. I never understood what is faith.
Ete na kati ya semaine oyo pe na kati na yemoko ayoka bazolo be kondima la foi mais sikawa
I never understood what faith was.
Na tikala jamais ko comprendre nini oyo la kisi kondima
until I looked at certain scriptures.
Na be ko lukala bakomi mususu.
Then I came to realize that faith is just a matter of trusting God and believing in him.
net na comme on a bisika moko na problème babiete na ba problème nyonso so za na ngo dibela ka nzambe.
Then I realized that faith it's just a matter of believing and trusting God.
Et na comprendre ete kondima ezali tia confiance et pas nzambe.
Just believe in his ways, trust his ways.
His ways is what? Donc ndimela vous comprenez anglais à serre eza vraiment eza donc vous comprenez. Donc ndimela nzambe ata banzela nyonso ozoleka oyo makambo zo vivre na ba chemin na yo ndimela ka nzambe tout ça va principe na ye.
God's ways might take long.
Ata promesse nzambe eza molai.
But he expects us to trust him.
Yoko bakaka na kolika pe na kondimela ye.
Just believe in him.
Yo ndima kaka.
All you know, God does not ask you for much.
Zambe asengi yo ebelete.
All he wants you just to have a faith with him, to have faith on him.
Zambe asengi yo ka juste ndima. Because
this one, I leave it for tomorrow. God just wants us to have faith like a mustard seed.
Repeat again.
I said I leave this one for tomorrow because God just wants us to have faith as a mustard seed.
Natika kiwana mukula lobi. Pona lobi. Zamba lingi ete tozana kondima moko. Donc ata ya muke kaka. Lokola graine de what? De montarde.
Yes, tomorrow I'll tell you what is a mustard seed.
Lobi na rolobela osikoyo bisika graine ya montagne et lobi nini? Montarde. Ah, vous comprenez, on va continuer.
Yes, so God just wants us to believe. All He does not even require you a lot. He just wants us to have faith, the same courageous faith that this woman had. God wants us to have faith in Him.
Atayo moni makamba mweleke bele lolenge nini? Yo alingi kaka yo zala na kundima.
Yes, just believe in God. Have a courageous.
Yondima kaka, prends courage, yondima kaka.
No matter the risk, just have faith in God.
Obanga te mi pepozo mona wana, yo tia kondima ta ba risque. Yo signé kaka.
Like this woman with the blood, she took a risk, a great risk. Anything could have gone wrong.
Tala mwasyo aza signatrice, signa kaka biyo roya, advent ke pourra.
Courage, it's a courageous faith.
Eza kozala na courage. Ta kreta la yuma te a courage.
You know, the fact that she had courage and the faith, that courage and the faith together, it made a bomb that shook Jesus up.
Babiso osangisi courage, osangisi na kondima. Ekomi bombe eleki na Hiroshima.
That's the thing that even shake Jesus. So at this time, I would just like us to have faith, a courageous faith. Just trust and believe in God in whatsoever you might be going through, because you can have promises of God, but if you don't have faith, it's literally nothing. These promises, you will just be saying, I have a promise.
Etela tango oyo na osenga na okaka eloko moko zana courage zana kondima parce que bilaka onzamba pesi yo esenga na yo ba million te esenga na ote otombo ali bende lokola pomba esenga na ote ke okima mbango lokola sportif ke no stage olympique te mais esenga loka eloko moko la foi.
Just believe in God.
Juste ndimela ka nzambe.
That is all that is requested of us.
Ata omoni makambo mingi eza na kati na kozala kimia. Eza silence.
Just believe in God.
Yondimela ka nzambe.
That's the only
thing.
Just believe, just trust and believe. Have faith in God.
Yo juste la confiance pe ndime la nzambe.
So in this moment, I do not know what you might have been going through, what your promises are.
Natango o na ebite nini o promesse nzambe apesa yo.
Maybe along
I
know along the way you might have lost your faith.
Même si que promesse wana ezo wumela ke ezo sala ke kondimano e bunga to ekita.
But I just want to encourage you this this evening that have faith.
Etene ko encourager yo na butu ya lelo yo za na kondima.
If you have lost faith,
ete soko bungisi kondima,
just ask God to activate that little faith.
Yebisa nzambe active yo. Apesa susu makasi ya kokoba na koliki apena kondima.
Don't ask God to.
Mama telebisa kondima mama. Babila muka.
Just activate
activity yondima.
Just activate that faith. That's no matter how down, no matter how you may feel down, but just try to find that little faith in you.
Balobiete active kondima na yo. Ata kutu makamba mwezo bota kase ko bota. Ata kutu musale komi par terre. Ata kutu komi na se. Ata kutu bungisi nyoso zaki na moya mutuya. You active kondima na yo. Hallelujah.
You know, even if you have got a candle, you are standing in a dark room. If you are standing in the dark room,
soko zana kati ya shamba mako ya molili,
and you even put on matches,
soko ibiko pelisa tiji mako ya limeti,
it will light the room. You'll see that, oh, in that corner there is this.
Soki mutazana kati ya ndako wana molili, wamona kana shamba wana ke mwinda moko eza kopela quelque part wana.
So if you have that little matches light, try to use it to activate your faith.
Soko moni ete tiji moko kaka ya limeti ba pesa kati ya shamba oya molili, mais epesi mwa lumière wana eza pe lolenge moko e osengono pe ozala quand même na kondima wana. Mwa kondima wana eza.
Just like that little light.
Activer ya mwa teza ya monke.
Just activate it, use it, because God will use that little faith to give you. God will use it. So in this moment, we are just going to ask God to help us activate our faith in Him.
Yango sika ana tango oyo tolingi to senga na nzambe. Aeba ko activer kondima na biso.
May we not lose our trust and believe in Him.
So we
are going to pray and ask God just to encourage us, just to uplift us more.
Tolingi to bonda na tango opona koyebisa nzambe apesa biso makasi, apesa biso kondima, activer foi na biso.
Yes, so we are just going to pray.
Tolingi to bonda na tango o bien-aimé, zala concentré, banda ko senga na nzambe, epsa nzambe ete activer kondima na bika mingi kondima deje kwei, activer kondima na epsa nzambe atele misayo. Ata likambo umeli ndenge nini yolobela ka nzambe, ata maladi bien-aimé to bondela, intercede, sembola maboko no likolo banda kolobela nzambe, yebisa nzambe Yesu eske ozomona, yebisa nzambe obuka kondima na ote, yebisa eske ozomona, lobela nzambe wana bien-aimé to bonde na kombo ya Yesu Mesia. Hey! Bela elombe, hey Yesu. Active ma foi. Hey Yesu. Eske ozomona, hey Yesu mona nga yawe. Nala bungisa na kondima wabina active ma foi. Seigneur, j'active ma foi ce soir. Hey papa, nala musi kondima na nga peur de boire. Nala bungisa maki na kwa isamaki déjà papa. Na moneke déjà commis trop tard. Makamusu eko simba susu te. Mais yo, kolobeli nga na poko lelo. N'active kondima na ngai. N'active ma foi peur de gloire. Et pour activer ma foi peur de gloire. Alingi na zonga